Okay, final 10. All right, thank you very much. 3, 2, 1. Okay, done. All right, so thank you. All right, officially you are already listed for today's class. All right, for our eCampus interface, okay. All right, bear in mind that the lesson that I've provided in your eCampus is actually the actual one that we have from my textbook. All right, from the textbook. Okay, if you are aware, I mean, if you are lucky enough before this, all right, maybe you inherited the textbook from your seniors or friends or things like that, all right, or you got it somewhere online or things like that, all right. So this is the cover of our textbook, all right. This is actually an ebook only for instructors and only installed in the instructors or lecturers laptop, unfortunately. So I cannot like easily distribute this because there are codes given by the publisher, all right. So but don't worry, because the assessment uh and also the task in here is already embedded in the textbooks as well. Okay, so like for example, for this particular lesson or the week, all right, we're gonna do each topic. Oh, still loading, sorry. Okay, oh okay, coming in. Oh, I have to rush, it's already 8:45. Okay. All right. So for each unit, all right, there are different themes for each unit. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. How this semester is going to be run is, for your first assignment later, all right, you will be doing a tech talk listening assessment. Okay. For that one, all right, you are not listening like listening in your web. Okay. There will be a tech talk video given to you, provided to you, and you will have to watch, listen, and understand. And later you will have to point out the skills being used by the speaker. All right, very simple one, and you will write it in form of essay. Okay, so this is for assignment one. All right, so in assignment one, not just assignment one, in all of the assignment and assessments. Okay, all right. So the interface is actually the same. Okay, so we are talking about this week's theme is about search and rescue, but in specific search and rescue involving animals. All right, the task, the Kahoot task, the writing assignment that are embedded in your eCampus in the previous week as well already in here actually. So we were actually using the points given in the book to come up with the task in eCampus. And then what I would like you to know is that if you notice, okay, all right. Oh no, this one. I'm gonna show you this one. All right. If you notice, okay, in your eCampus interface, there are this, all right, lesson, not lesson, notes over here. For example, this one, speaking skill, giving reasons. All right. So this is actually the actual blue box taken from your textbook. Why? Because only the blue boxes matters in your assessment and also your final assessment. In assignment 1, assignment 2, and also final assessment. All right. And again, bear in mind that out of all the skills in the textbook, only speaking, listening, and also presentation skills matters. All right. Not to say that note-taking skill, not to say that note-taking skills and pronunciation skill doesn't matter. No, all of them does matter. All right, but the two assignment and also your final assessment will only be circulating on listening, speaking, and also presentation skills. So pronunciation and note-taking is can be considered as extra knowledge for you to carry on in your daily assignment or daily life. Okay, all right. But let's say pronunciation skill also is quite important for you in order to come up with a good articulation of speech. Okay, but the question will be asked only covering listening, speaking, and also presentation skills. And luckily, all of them are only from the blue boxes. Okay, remember, all of them are only from the blue boxes. All right. Okay. All right. Nothing much. So I'm going to show you. Okay. So the TED Talk video is also the actual video taken from the textbook. All right. So we have all these icons over here that will be playing videos for you. But unfortunately, I've tested it in our previous meeting in the recording session. But unfortunately, they were not projecting any audio. So we took the liberty to just find it on YouTube and put it on eCampus. All right. Okay. So for this week, all right, you will be watching the search and rescue slides, all right, or we can call it landmine sniffing rats, all right. This is one of the example of animals that I put in here, okay. And one of the video in the slides are not working, so I have embedded one particular video, which is the actual one from the slides, all right. It's about huge rats which can sniff out landmines, all right. So when you go through the video, you can see that they are cats, not cat rat, sorry. So these rats are actually motivated by the clicking sound, all right, and also food, all right, given by their trainers, all right, or the one keeping them, the people who are keeping and training them. All right, these animals are not like dogs. Dogs are very intelligent animal. You can call them, you can ask them to sit, to fetch things and do things like that. But for rats, they are only motivated by the clicking sound, all right, and also by clicking sound made by clicking device and also the food given by the trainers, right? Later on, please go through this TED Talk video by Robin Murphy. All right, this one is about robotics search and rescue. All right, do not panic if you've seen two videos over here. One of them is actually a YouTube link, and one of them is actually an actual video posted here in eCampus, so you can try to watch both. All right, which one is much more convenient to you? Is either the one embedded in eCampus or the one provided by YouTube. All right, and later on, please read all the notes, all right, the blue boxes, and understand them. And later on, please do this one particular small assignment for today, right, which I'm about to give you time to do when I leave you. All right, so you're gonna write down an essay, all right, based on Unit 3, the best helping people in disaster. You decide, all right, and share us the story of your things that needed rescue, things that happened to you that needed rescue. For example, it can be as simple as you suddenly punctured your tire and people come and help you. Things like that can also be considered as rescue. But if you have experience with animals, that will be much more interesting. All right, okay. All right, and also, all right, when you go through the videos later, all right, right, this will be also a simple assignment. All right, all right. So I want you to do what I want you to do is from your own perspective. All right. What is the meaning of search and rescue? All right. So in what situation are search and rescue important or necessary? So in what ways do you think animal help humans? Do not Google. Do not go through Oxford Dictionary or things like that. Looking at this, write down your points in our WhatsApp group. Okay, just your perspective, just your pure clean perspective. All right, just so that we know how do you perceive or understand search and rescue. Okay, all right. So later I'm gonna watch this one. All right. Okay, I'm gonna brief you a bit about your assignment. Okay, later on when you are doing assignment one, all right, like I mentioned before, you will watch a TED Talk video, understand and listen, all right, and then the question will ask you to list down the skills, all right. The skills will be only covering from Unit 1 until Unit 5, and they will be only either, we will ask only two skills. All right, like the previous semester, we asked about speaking and also presentation skills. Maybe this semester we will shuffle, we will put listening or speaking, or maybe listening with presentation skills. Only these three skills matters in your assignment and also final assessment. All right, okay. And later on, how will you answer? All right, how will you answer? All right, you will point out the skills. For example, all right, the skill used by Robin Murphy is giving reason, and then you will explain the skill. All right, 3 points. All right, for each skill you will be awarded 3 points. All right, point out the skill. The skill used by Robin Murphy is giving reason. All right, explain the skills. All right, when explaining ideas, it is important to tell not only what happened, but also why. All right, and then point out or give example or show me where the skill is being used. For example, in minute 23 or in during a speech, Rob Murphy always use the word because to indicate a reason. All right, this can be seen in the sentence or in minute 12 when she mentioned ravens will make good rescue animal because they are intelligent and trainable. Okay, very straightforward. All right. And for your presentation skills later, you will have to, for your individual assignment, individual tech talk presentation, you will have to come up with your own tech talk video. All right, like this one, but it will be circulating between all the units. All right, so you will choose any topics but related to any of the units here. All right, for example, people will commonly do stress lah. That is a common topic that people always choose. All right, but you can always choose other scope. All right, to guide you in doing this. Okay, all right. And for final assessment, final examinator, it will also be in form of like doing an assignment, almost like assignment one, but this time around you will plan your speech, not write down speech, but plan your presentation and tell me what kind of skills that you will be utilizing. All right. For individual presentation, of course, when you are doing your presentation, you're recording your video, you must have all the skills. Not all, you must choose some of the skills to be used. All right. And how I will mark you is when I watch your presentation, I will tick. All right. Okay. Do you have giving reason? All right. You have body gesture. You have eye contact. Things like that. Very simple one. Okay. All right. I guess I'm about to leave you right now. Okay. Let me go back to stop presenting. Stop presenting. All right. Okay. All right. Before I go, all right, what I would like to remind you is you will only have to do your assignments, okay, do final assessments, final exam later, and always participate whether if we ask you to give points in WhatsApp or to submit your writing in eCampus, all right, and read all the notes, all right, and don't forget to not to memorize, all right. Remembering is very easy, but you have to understand and also know how to utilize the skills. All right. Fortunately, all right, not unfortunately, but fortunately, luckily, previous semester students, most of them got A's. Only I think only one or two got B's because they didn't understand my instruction and they neglected to ask. I'm a very easygoing person. If you don't understand, if you want me to check things, just inform me. Don't worry. All right. Usually, I will always reply students, except for if I'm doing things, if I'm going, if I'm outside playing futsal or I went out for lunch or things like that. It might take some time for me to reply you, but definitely I will reply all of your questions. Okay. All right. Before I leave, do you have any questions to ask? Anyone? Any question? Anyone want to respond? If no, say no. If yes, say yes.
No.
Okay, thank you, Usna, again. All right, thank you very much. All right, I'm gonna leave you with the eCampus. All right, go through the notes, watch the videos. All right, and don't forget to watch the bomb sniffing rat videos because that one is very interesting. All right, it actually they are actually Gambian rats. All right, given by the Gambian, I think it's the Gambian bomb squad or animal bomb squad, things like that, to the Cambodia bomb squad, right? Because they still have some landmines, undiscovered landmines there, all right, from the Pol Pot regime, previously Khmer Rouge regime. Okay, all right. So I guess I'm gonna leave you. Don't forget your WhatsApp assignment and also the assignment that you have to submit through eCampus. Okay, all right. If you do have questions, please ask. All right, stay safe wherever you are. Okay, if you are staying with your parents or if you are staying with your brother or sisters, help them with house chores, help them to take care of your siblings or take care of your nephews and nieces. All right, help your fathers to take care of the house. And if you are working, some of you might be working. All right, have a pleasant day working. All right, so I guess I'm gonna leave you over here. I'll see you next week. If you do have questions, don't forget to ask. Okay. All right. Thank you very much and bye-bye. Okay. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir. Bye.
Bye. Zim. Bye.
Thank you, sir.